YouTube, what is up, man? Hey, so this video here is me talking about my life journey, okay? Because that's what I got this show for, man. This whole YouTube channel is just talking about my life journey, and I'm hoping that as I go through these steps, it actually walks you through the same way on how to succeed or how to reach your goal, on how to do whatever you're looking to do. Okay, if you're looking to become a realtor, I hope this actually pushes you to another level. I hope this actually gives you an understanding of what it's like to be a realtor. But this specific video, man, is actually talking about me now getting on the investment side, becoming a landlord, something new for me, man. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So check it out. When I started this journey 2 years ago in July, my whole goal was to become a realtor and then have this real estate job take over my federal job. I was hoping to make enough income to be able to do that. And the first year I didn't. So I kept pushing and pushing because I know in this business or this industry, you have to go longer than a year. A lot of people break within that year. I chose not to break. I just chose to keep pushing. And it's got me to my second year. And my second year income within real estate has actually surpassed my VA disability. It surpassed my federal income. And man, I'm still pushing. I got a lot of homes that I'm actually working on for the end of the year. So for this end of the year, or let's say the fiscal time from July to July, man, I'm pushing a good amount of money and I love it. So that's given me the opportunity to share this video with you now. Is I have my primary residence, okay? And that's where I'm shooting this video at now. And my primary residence is now soon to become a rental property for me. I started a new build and it's actually right down the street. The best thing to do when it comes to investments, according to what I've been hearing, is get it somewhere close to where you can actually visit the properties if you need to. Not necessarily be the landlord, but you can have somebody do that, or a property manager do that for you for a small fee. And it's going to change everywhere you go. So I really don't know the fees, but the best part about it is you can actually drive by the property and make sure it's not burnt down, make sure they're maintaining it on the outside, things like that. But you could see your investment grow. And as you get different investments, you'll be able to watch that grow. So that's now just my goal, is to be able to wait for this new build that we're doing. Me and my wife have this new build being built, and I'm super excited to be on the other end of this. This is the first time for us. But this one is going to just become a rental. Okay. So some of the things that you want to look at whenever you're looking at turning your primary residence into a rental, and basically becoming an investor or a landlord, however you want to look at it, because now you're investing in yourself and making money for yourself. So there's a few things that you need to look at, because there's different factors on how to do this and how to capitalize it and get the most out of your money. All right. So the first thing is, first you got to have a primary residence. Okay. I already have that. So let's scratch that off. Hopefully you already have that too. If not, get yourself a primary residence. And the reason why you want to do that, if you don't have the money or the capital to be able to put a huge down payment down, like 20%, 30%, whatever, is because you're going to get some of the lowest rates by having to be your primary residence. And I got a pretty good rate with this being my primary residence. And I will say my interest, I got 4.25 on the interest rate at that time. Didn't have the best credit, but it wasn't too bad. It was enough to qualify for the VA loan. Okay. So all the other loans are going to be a little bit different, but you have the opportunity to buy down. I don't think we did that. I didn't have the money. Okay. So now 4 years later, which is today, I'm able to refinance at a lower rate. And I do have the possibility of getting 2.75, I believe. But that's a buy down rate. Okay. So I'm looking at like 3.25, 3.375. Through other investors that I've talked to, they say if you can get half a point to a point, and this is what I've learned through the lenders and through the years of working in real estate, is if you can get that much off on your APR, take advantage of it. Sometimes you do have to refinance at a 25 year, 20 year, 15 year. I'm doing 30 years again because it's going to become a rental, and I actually plan on paying it off, hopefully within 15 to 20 years. So I'm actually cutting down the time of how long I'm going to have the home. But by refinancing, this is a second tip, refinancing your primary residence before you rent it out actually drops the rate. So I go from paying 14, I think it's 1428, to paying like 1230 or 1215 or something like that. So that extra margin is what's going to save me some cash. All right, so now the third thing is, well, let's run back. The first one is get yourself a primary residence, okay? The second one is after about a year, go ahead and refinance if the rate is lower. Don't refinance if the rate is higher. It's gonna do you no good. But third is you got to find yourself another primary residence, because you've already purchased your home and refinance. Get yourself another residence at a great rate and then rent your house out. Okay. The one that you're in now, which for me would be this one, rent it out, move into the next one. And because you just refinanced and lowered your rate, if that opportunity is available, you're actually going to make more money. So say, for example, let's just even out the numbers. $1,450 would be my mortgage. Okay. $1,450 is just the mortgage. It doesn't pay for your HOA. It doesn't pay for certain insurances and things like that. So say I rent it out for $1,600. I make $150 extra every month, but that's got to go towards the HOA and then repair fees and then other things that happen, with your property. But is that going to be enough? To me, I factored in, so many different things, taxes and whatnot. That's not going to be enough. So this is why I refinanced, got it down to about $1,215. With the $1,215, now you have the HOA and the taxes and things like that. It's not as bad. That'll take me probably back up to about 14 something. But at $1,400, if I were to rent it out at $1,600, I now get $200, and that $200 is now profit. You can use it however you need to use it. You can use it for repairs or whatever the case may be. Luckily though, even though those are all just hypothetical numbers, the rental properties here in Phoenix, Arizona, in my area is actually going for $2,000 a month. So for $2,000 a month, the margin for me is almost $800. Okay. So this is why I'm saying you got the investment property. You got to invest in yourself, and you got to find the best way for you to become an investor, a landlord, however you call it. To me, I call it an investor because I've asked so many people. They have multiple homes. I don't think I want to become an investor in that fashion, to have multiple homes, meaning like 20, 30 homes. I'm a little nervous, and it's going to take me some time to get to that point. But I will have 2 homes, and then hopefully, add 1 or 2 more. So that's your third thing, is find your second home and then move into it. Allow this one to become a rental. All right. So for the fourth thing, you got to find something that you can do to be able to make extra money. Whether it be to have another job, a part-time gig, something on the side, but you got to think of something. So in order to make extra money, you have to put in work. You have to put in effort. You got to start asking the questions. You got to start putting yourself out there once you actually figure out what you're going to do to make the extra money. So with that being said, I actually got something for you, baby. All right. So on that also, talking about investing, I sell houses. What's your superpower? Yo, I am now an Amazon associate. So I'm actually selling. I don't want to say selling because I'm not selling stuff, but along with this investing, I've actually picked up something new. So I'm investing in myself. That makes sense? Okay, so I'm buying items on Amazon all the time to grow my business and to be able to bring to you guys something special to help yourself. And then I'm showing you what I'm doing. So in doing that, I've actually bought a new ring. Meaning a new ring for the camera light, right? So my lighting right now, so much better. using a ring. It's actually called UB size or whatever. UB size, yeah. So using that bad boy. So it's for the wife, but I got to invest in myself. So being an Amazon associate, when I buy the items, at first I was just buying it and using my money, not really getting anything out of it. So now I want to be able to share with you guys what I buy, put a link in the bottom, and then if you do purchase something, I get a little kickback from it. But you got to invest in yourself. So yeah, so back to the video. Got to bring you what I'm doing with my investment, man. Check it out. So with that being said, I hope you liked the video. I hope you subscribe. For real though, hit the like button, subscribe, continue to watch my shows, because this is what I like to do, man. I want y'all to become an investor. I want y'all to think smart. Start talking to lenders, start talking to mortgage companies, start looking at, what rate is out there now for a home, for a refinance, for a 15-year. Just crunch those numbers. Just entertain it every now and then. It'll change your life, like not even kidding. If you have a friend that's a realtor, start asking them questions if you're interested in getting into it. If you have the money or the capital now, definitely get with some of those people, because you can actually make more money in the long run. But this is a waiting man's game. Like, you're not going to make the money real quick, fast. Take the time. And while you do it, I'm going to tell everybody, document this bad boy on YouTube, man. YouTube is key. Social media is key. Doing these things on the social media actually reaches more people than you think. So, continue to watch me. Once you get your dang channel started, let me know, man. Put it down in the bottom so I can start following you. As always, I love y'all. Continue to do what you do, and I'll be here for you.